Hello, so this is a quick side-by-side comparison of the ZTE Tania and the Samsung Omnia W, two Windows Phone 7.5 handsets, both retailing around about the same price. The Tania comes in about £250 including VAT, whereas the Omnia W comes in around about £300 including VAT. So which one's worth going for? Well, let's have a look at some of the specs. So the Omnia W has a 3.7 inch touchscreen display, but it's Super AMOLED technology from Samsung, so it's really crisp, high-end screen technology there. Whereas the Tania has a 4.3 inch touchscreen display, but it's just using standard WVGA screen technology. So technically, the screen is better on the Samsung Omnia W. And if we just power the handset on here, you can probably see already, although they're different actual images, the clarity, the Samsung Omnia W is massively brighter than the ZTE Tania, and that's really visible when you're actually in front of the devices. Now, it's not to say that the Tania is bad, but it's a duller image. The colours aren't fantastic, but you know, they're more than acceptable for a device of this price point. But when you consider this is only about £50 more, the screen is a lot better. So what we've also got are two 5-megapixel cameras on each device. Both have autofocus, both have LED flash. In terms of image capturing, again, the Samsung takes the edge here. So if we just try and look at pictures that we've taken on both these devices here. So let's go and look at two similar pictures. Now the screen obviously has a massive difference here as well, but let's just take a look at this. So the Tania's not too bad. It's picked up some of the details. It's picked up, you can actually see there the reflection there as I've taken the photo in the metallic there. But the Samsung is much more vivid in my opinion. Now this is interpretation. Different people have different expectations. I generally feel that that is the much better picture there, which is a benefit. I mean, it's helped by this display as well, so when it gets on a PC, that's going to make a difference. But the fact of the matter is, you view a lot of your photos that you take on your phone actually on the display of your screen on the phone, so not always on your computer so much, so you want them to stand out. Let's just have a look at another picture here. So again, you know, the clarity can be really told here. You can probably see that quite well. I mean, you know, I'm not disappointed by the Tania in any way, shape or form, but it's probably Samsung here that's edging it again. So let's come out of that. The other thing to consider here is that the Tania has 4 GB of internal memory. This has 8 GB, so there's an advantage. Neither of them have micro SD card slots because they're Windows phones. So you know, when you've got to think about that when you come to the memory. 4 GB will be alright for some, but 8 GB gives you that flexibility. Both have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi there. Both have reasonable sized batteries. And they both got 2G and 3G, quad band 2G and dual band 3G on the 900 and 2100 megahertz frequencies. So quite comparable technically there as well. We could go down into even more detail. You know, ZTE don't customize the operating system in any way, shape or form. Not that there is a lot of customization that you can do. on Windows Phone, but Samsung do put a little bit of their own customization on there, which will be evident in the programs list. So let's just have a quick look. You've got alarms, calculator, but you can see here you've got all share here from Samsung. You've got this mini diary. Samsung included a photo studio, RSS times, video call on there as well. That's another feature there, that the Tania does not have a front-facing video camera. The Omnia W does. So whilst we could go down into even more detail there, just as a quick overview, those are the key differences, and if I was going to be looking for a device, I would opt for the Omnia W in this price range over the Tania. The extra £50 is well invested in the extra memory, the better screen, and the added features that you get on the Omnia W.